and you can get it for $79.99, cheaper. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick review on the XOP Striker Pack. This is a good pack. I've ran it for a couple years now. Me and Byron have both ran it, and we definitely use our packs a lot, and we run them through the dirt a little bit and throw them around in the whole 9 yards. And this thing looks brand new still. So good quality pack just on that aspect alone. But I'll go through a little bit of stuff here. So just to go through the stats on it, it's 1,700 cubic inches. Pretty good sized pack. You really shouldn't need much bigger than this for a whitetail pack, realistically. If you did, for some reason, it does have the MOLLE attachments and stuff, so you could clip other smaller pouches and packs onto it if you had to. But with the amount of pockets this pack has, that 1,700 cubic inches is plenty. It comes in at 3.3 pounds empty. At least that's the specs on their website. I haven't weighed it myself. But so not the lightest pack, but not the heaviest for sure. But not bad. The price point is the best part about it. It's $79.99 on the website. I know there's other places you can buy it cheaper, and then especially if you buy it at a show, the show prices are usually cheaper. But this is, for the money, one of the best whitetail packs I think out there that you could have, and that's why I've used it for a couple years. But I'll go ahead and get started on some of the things I like about it the best. First and foremost, any whitetail hunter knows that when you're bringing in extra clothing, extra jackets, extra layers, etc., or even strapping on your sticks or your saddle platform or whatever it may be, you have got to have external straps, which this pack has. They're pretty nice. They have nice, you know, you can cinch them down well. I mean, these things, I mean, you can, you know, stuff anything you want in there. Having those external straps as a whitetail hunter is just huge. Some packs don't have them, and I just do not understand how you can not have an external straps, you know, or compression straps, whatever they call them, on, you know, on a whitetail hunting pack. I just don't understand that. Second thing is all the external pockets, like I mentioned earlier. You got these two little pockets here in the front. You know, rangefinder fit perfectly in here, straps, whatever it may be. You got this nice little, it's a pretty large one actually here on the bottom, and it even has like other little meshy things to hold like stuff within, organized within the small pouch. As you can see, I got some batteries in here for like my headlamp when it runs out, because that's one thing you definitely know that you gotta have is extra batteries for your headlamp. If anybody's ever had one die and not had an extra battery in the woods, you know. So that little pouch right there is nice. It's got the side pouches. These side pouches do fit like a normal size 16-ounce water bottle about perfectly, which is nice. The little elastic mesh strap on the outside of that, that's pretty much junk. As you can see, mine's even like all like lost its touch and everything, because I've just tried to shove stuff in these. These things honestly are no good, but the side pouches themselves are nice. This side pouch actually has a PVC lining in it that's supposed to be like a scent-free pouch where you're supposed to put your food and stuff. I don't know the ain't truth to that, but as you can see, I have my candy and raisins in here from last hunting season. These things are older than dirt, but I use it for my food, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you know, any of that kind of crap. I stuff in that PVC pouch just because, I don't know, they offered it, so I use it. Whether it works or not, I don't know. But if you did have like a PB&J kind of halfway come out the Ziploc baggie and it made a mess in here, that would be a lot easier to clean out. So there's that, I guess. Like I mentioned, these pockets here, these are nice. And then it has this amazing top pouch, which a lot of packs have these, but some don't. And this thing is a pretty big top pouch. I mean, I can fit a lot of crap in this thing right here, which is perfect for when you're sitting there and when it's hanging on the tree right next to you. So if you're hunting and you got this thing hanging on the tree, you got the top pouch, you can reach down in and grab all your quick needed items. Where do you want to stick your grunt tube in there? Your rangefinder can be quick access if you don't want to have it on you. You can even stick your phone in there, you know, and then you also got these two pouches too. So you got 3 quick access pouches, plus your main compartment, that are all right there, you know, at one arm's reach from when you're hunting your tree stand. It works out perfectly that way. It's got this back pouch here. I think it's for the hydration bladder. Maybe not. I just put my I stick my license and tag and Ziploc baggies and stuff back in here. Any kind of paperwork, whatever you need. It's pretty padded. You can see how thick that is. That's neither here nor there for me, but if you want the extra padding, it has some of it. And then if we get inside the main compartment, I stuck some clothes in here just for the video so it could look all puffed up, you know, but I'll pull those out of there. And then it has more storage in here on the underside of the outside compartment. It's got a couple more pouches in here. I mean, it's just more organization, you know. It's nice to have. It doesn't sacrifice anything to have more pockets. It has the pouch back here for the bladder. I think they call this on the website an easy clean out interior, because it's kind of like a, and you can hear that, it's like a, if something were to spill in here, you could easily wipe it out, or anything that will happen like that. Let me look at my notes here. All these, the zippers themselves. The zippers themselves are, they're like a plastic, but the clip that goes on the zipper is metal. And I mean, they're pretty quiet. You know, I like that about it. You know, you don't have some real loud zipper that's zipping real crazy. I mean, yeah, you can make it make noise, but realistically, these things are quiet. And another thing right here, all their zippers have this on it. I'll do a close-up on it later, but it's like, so you got the, it's like a little pool here, and I'll tell you what, it stays open, which is perfect. At first when I saw it, because it's like a plasticky kind of rubbery texture, I'm not sure what it is. When I first saw these, I'm just like, them things are going to break off instantly. All zipper straps always end up breaking off on me. I'll tell you what, but I've ran this pack for a couple years, and I've beat it through there, and not one, because there's a million of them on here. Between me and Byron, not one of these have broken off yet, which that says a lot, because the zipper pulls break off all the time on all kinds of packs. So that's, I mean, that's positive there. I thought it was going to be a negative, ended up being a positive. But what I was getting to was, it's got these bottom straps down here. I'm not sure what they're specified for. Maybe some kind of, I guess you can maybe put a butt of a rifle in there or something along those lines. But I use these two outside ones. These two outside loops here are perfect, because I have a set of coveralls that I'll roll up like a sleeping bag, and I'll take it when I take my daughter out hunting with me and we hunt on the ground. We will lay that thing out like almost like a camo little blanket for us, or sometimes she'll just cover up with it like a blanket. But I just roll it up like a sleeping bag, and I stick it underneath these straps right here, and then just roll it up and compression it down. And you know, you can put a tent or a sleeping bag or sleeping pad, or like I said, I use it for whitetail, so I use that coverall system, and it just sits right down in here, and I cinch it up real tight, and you don't even hardly notice it's there. It's perfect for that. The top handle is a nice feature. Not all bags have a top handle. I don't understand why. Some don't, but some don't. And this one does. This one's actually really thin, and it's like a thin but strong thing, and it actually fits perfectly with the Lone Wolf Custom Gear stands and bag hangers that they make, that's incorporated into their stand. So that works out great for that. And it's small, so you can have like a small hook to hang it on. You don't need some big giant hook, or you don't need to have some way to kind of strap it to the tree when you're hunting in there, because it's got this nice little perfect handle here that can hang on almost any kind of hook you want to have on the tree next to you. And then let's see, what else I got on here? Oh, it has a adjustable sternum strap, which is nice. So when you're wearing it, you can strap it on, but you can slide this up and down on both sides. It's a nice feature, you know. Not a deal breaker for me. I'm not that particular, but it is nice. Sternum strap is all it has. Doesn't have a waist belt, but I don't like the waist belt anyways, so it works perfect for me. One thing I will say is, one of my few complaints on this pack is it kind of fits my shoulders kind of awkwardly, especially if I have a heavy load in there. As you can see, you know, like just the way these things are kind of thinned out like that, even if you tighten or loosen the stern strap, it's kind of just an odd fit. It doesn't really bother me much, but it doesn't fit like, definitely doesn't feel like it like wraps my shoulders well. But not a huge complaint. I still use it. I'm still going to use it, so it works. I guess the other complaint while I'm here, which is very minimal things, but say you loosen these straps up right here. If you're in the woods and you want to hike this thing up and tighten it down, these things are insanely loud. Now listen to this. That is just ridiculous. I'm not sure why that is. I might be able to mess with it and make it quieter, but I normally am doing that at the truck anyways, so it's not a big concern for me. But that is a little bit ridiculously loud, and I'm not sure why. Other than that, I think that's about it. I think that's all my notes. Oh, I'll tell you what, another thing is I've took this thing through some briars, some thickets, the whole 9 yards for 2 seasons. And this thing looks brand new. It isn't ripped, doesn't have tears, doesn't have little briar pricks on it, nothing. Now, I understand you're not gonna get a lot of it on your back, but you do. I've ripped this thing through some shit, and it looks brand new. I mean, this stuff's just durable. I don't know what kind of fabric it is, but I mean, it works out great. Perfect little whitetail pack, and you can get it for $79.99, cheaper than that at shows. I mean, it's hard to beat. But, so XOP Striker Bag, here's why I use it, why I like it. Dave here from the Whitetail Experience. Go get you one.